It's Human Fall Flat, and we're playing miniature. Welcome to another episode. This time, it's a case of the Honey, I Shrunk Myself. We're in Dad's garage or something, and we're really tiny compared to everything that's in here. So we're going to have to find some ingenious ways of getting around in order to escape this shrunking place. I don't know. Well, the place has either grown or we've shrunk, but I think we've drunk the Kool-Aid and we got small somehow. So here we go. We're gonna turn this little fire escape dial thing. What's this doing in Dad's garage? I don't know. But anyways, we've got this little ingenious little thing here. We're gonna unroll this and try to climb up it. Because there's a duct tape roll hanging up there. It's stuck to the shelf. Dad's not always as neat as he should be, putting stuff away. So we're going to use that to our advantage. I'm going to climb up here and try to jump onto that roll of duct tape. Hopefully we won't get stuck. Go, go, go. Are we going to make it? Just barely. Just barely. Alright, well, we're going to wobble on over here. There's a window at the top somewhere. Yeah, you can see the window up in the right there, just a little bit there. Not quite. Go up this ruler thing or something, whatever that is. Can we get up there? No, that didn't work. There's a window right up to our left, though. We'll climb up these toolbox cases. And there's a little thing over here, a little broken slab on the shelf. We're going to have to go around the side here. It's really difficult to pull ourselves up. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I think one of our brothers must have left out the Alice in Wonderland juice or something. That's why we're so little. There's a vise here. We could try to use that, but I don't think it's really going to help us. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go right to the window. We're going to work really hard and get ourselves up to this ledge here. See if we can pull ourselves up and out of Dad's garage. We don't want to be tiny forever. We'll go down this broken pipe. There we go. Unk. Alright, we've got a vacuum cleaner. Dad's wet dry vac something. Yeah, whatever they call that thing. Alright, this is the... what's above us? I think it's like a barbecue, and this must be where all the ash falls out. Yeah, something like that. So the ash is in the way. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get that vacuum cleaner moving. And in order to do that, we're going to have to get on top of it to get the switch, turn the switch on. Now how are we going to make us... Alright, there's a hole up there in the shelf. And, Dad, we're going to have to use this spatula. Hope you don't mind. We're going to drag it over here. We're going to hold it upright, though, so it doesn't get stuck on all the little... shelfy bits, yeah, and the plastic containers that we gotta jump on top of. Move up there. It's very difficult. I have to hold it up in the air at the same time we're jumping. There we go, we're going. Almost. There's another, is it a book or a block of wood? Probably a block of wood. Dad's always working on something. Slide it right into the middle. Yeah, right there. Now we should be able to make it up through that hole because we're tiny enough. Let's see if we can wiggle up there. Ah! Get up there. Yeah, she can do it. Come on. Alright, we're on top of the shelf. There's the mustard and the ketchup. Ready for a barbecue. We were up on that little ledge up there a little while ago. Alright. Jump over here onto the little spatula thingy, onto the barbecue tray. And now, there's another tray. These bottles of water or something. Liquid bottles, I don't know. Something. It might be water, it might be oil, cooking oil, who knows. Anyways, it's not getting us any closer to the vacuum cleaner. So we're going to have to go down, down into this little area here with some barbecue wood, probably mesquite flavor. You burn that up and it gives mesquite flavor to the food. Dad likes his steaks. Alright, now we're on top of the vacuum cleaner, or the wet dry vac. Here we go. We gotta get that switch going. Alright, that works. Now we gotta get down there. Bloom, 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 bloom. Okay, now we gotta figure out a way to get this hose over to all the ash and sand, or whatever it is. Ash, barbecue ash. Get that all together. There we go. Now we can fit under that little broken bit there. Now we're through underneath the barbecue cooking pit. And we're trying to get out to the backyard, but that didn't work. We're gonna have to try it again. Let's see if we can do it this time. Jump. Make it across without going into the nether. Nope. One more time. Oh, that hurt. We're gonna try this side. We're gonna try that. Yeah, we're gonna try this side. And all right. We finally made it a little bit there. Let's see if we can get over. Yeah. All right, now we're cooking. All right, now we're in the backyard. There's the dinosaur, the toy dinosaurs Dad bought us. Alright, we've got this little thing over here. It's going to need a battery. It's going to need 2 batteries. But here's one, so we might as well try to set this up. We don't know what it's for yet. But, you know, whenever we see batteries in boxes, we stand on boxes and we set batteries up. Alright, so this is a plug. This tennis ball is plugged up. You know, the dog might have, you know, it's a dog toy. He might have shoved it in that hole. I don't know. But we're not strong enough to pull the ball out of the wall ourselves. So we're going to have to use this. It's probably my brother's truck. It's just a toy truck. And it's battery operated. So we're going to try to get that over to the to the hook on the ball and see if that can pull it out. But in order to do that, we need another battery. So we're gonna have to come up here and get ourselves over this fence somehow up into the toy crane. Don't tell my brother I'm playing with his toys. He'll get really mad. He's already thrown a doll away or something of mine, you know. That brothers do these things. But if no one tells him, he won't know. Then I'm playing around with the crane. But there's a couple batteries here, and I need to use the crane to knock over that little ramp there. Just try to maneuver it over there. There we go. It's really difficult. It's heavy because I'm so tiny. You know, I could just stay here. Somebody could build me a dollhouse or something. Not far enough, not far enough. Yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. Gonna knock down the ramp though. Nice sunny day here in Miniatureland. Nobody better tell Mom that I'm this small. She'll freak out. Alright, there's my ramp. Because I'm going to take one of these batteries. And I got to find a way back. And I'm going to try to use this. You know what? I think that's the dog's cage. And my brother took it and hooked it onto this crane. I don't know how he's been torturing the dog. But I don't know. Whatever. So... you know what? I forgot the battery. Think about it. There we go. We have to get back. We have to go back and get the battery. There we go. Pull that out. Pull that out. Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it's trying to disconnect itself from the power. Come on, come on. You don't have a lot of strength when you're this little. Hop, hop, hop. Up, back up the ramp. Hop. Ah! Can make it into the dog cage. And hop over to this thing over the fence. I got a couple lumps out of that. Okay. Pick up the battery. Now move it back to this little, I don't know, electrical thing that's hooked up to the truck. Alright, I think, is it hooked up yet? Oh, yeah, I see the green light coming on. Almost. There we go. I think it's ready now. Right, so now we're going to have to maneuver the truck and drive it remotely from here. So we're going to need to hook that onto the tennis ball. Yeah, this is slow going. Back it up. A little bit too far forward. Try to back it up.
Sometimes during the next millennia.
That took a lot, right? That took like 45 minutes to get this truck over here. A little bit more. See if that does it. Alright, that should do it. That should do it. Let's get this thing on the hook here. Lift it up. Lift it up. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, that works. Now we have to pull the truck backwards. We have to get that driving backwards to pull the tennis ball out of the hole, out of the plug there. Go, little girl, go. It's a nice sunny day. Here we go. I'll see if I can do this right. Yeah. Get going, get going. Oh, it did it. It worked. It worked. There it is. I can shut the truck off now. Alright. There's the tennis ball. And we can get through to the next side. Ta-da! Alright. So now we're in the garden. Mom's garden. And she's got a little fish pond here, and there's a little toy boat in the water. There's the little wall around the garden. Now this boat, it usually is powered by this candle. If you light the candle, it will work, and it's all tied up to the post right now. Yeah, we're drowning. Okay, so now we have to get that candle lit. Luckily, there's these two matches here. I'm sure my brother was playing around with this magnifying glass in the backyard last week. Yeah, that still seems to be here. You know, trying to burn the house down or something. Who knows? I don't know. This is what boys do. But this sunflower is blocking the light from getting to the magnifying glass. Can I borrow this axe? I need this axe. Yeah, thank you. I'll bring it back in a minute. I needed to chop down a flower. Alright, there we go. Knock that down. It's just like cutting trees in the big world. There we go. Now the sunshine can get to the magnifying glass. And just like I promised, I'll get this back to you, Mr. Gnome. There you go. Thanks for the axe. Alright, now I gotta bring one of these matches and light it up. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to light both matches because this is tricky. So I got one laying down so I can light that later. I'm gonna light this one up. Sunshine worked. Made fire. And this only lasts for a few seconds, so I have to light this one. There we go. Pick this up and bring it to the boat as fast as I can. But it's very tricky. It already went out. So I have to do it again. They're really difficult to maneuver. There we go. I'm playing with fire. Don't anybody tell Mom. She won't like it. Alright, so lit that one. Now I can pick that up and run to the boat. Run. Nope. Okay, we'll light this one. Pick this one up. Run to the boat. Run. Run faster. Nope, didn't quite make it. Okay, try it again. Always trying to get to the boat and it always goes out. So we tried that a long time.
Then, in the springtime...
Yeah. So now I'm trying to climb up this wall. And you can see Mr. Gnome down there. He helped me bounce myself up on the wall a bit. And I just used the swinging method to get up on top of the wall. So I just left the boat behind and climbed up the wall. Now this is where we hide our toys in this plastic bin out in the back. And playing in the sand pile, this upside down pail. Now I'm going to try to get up on that wall over there by getting in that pail. But to get up there, we're going to have to climb up there. So we're going to have to maneuver these toys, these blocks. I have to reach that one. I have to have enough blocks to climb up to the up the top of the blue pail. And there's some blocks up there that I'm not dealing with. There's some blocks up on that little area. If you go up on that area, the bricked up area, if you throw all the blocks, so you can see the blocks from here. If you throw all them off, it's an achievement. I'm not going to bother with that though, because this was pretty difficult just getting some of this stuff done. Just getting out of the first couple of rooms. Getting up into this little sand pile here. Up onto the roof. On the wall. The top of the wall. And now, this is going to be... I'm going to do the full episode with the actual rocket ending. Like it's meant to end. And then after that, I'll show you how to get out without doing all of this. But first of all, the way we're really supposed to do it is taking this little pump and taking it off the other thing there and hooking it up to this balloon. There's some fireworks rockets underneath here we gotta get. My brother's always playing with these, you know, fireworks and stuff and rockets. So there's a balloon under there. So if I pump this up, that'll lift the cage. And I'll be able to go down and get that, one of those rockets. There we go. I'm so little, I could actually take off on this rocket. And it would bring me over there, but anyways, we're gonna set this rocket up on the on this post. And we're gonna try to jettison it over there. Over to the wall. The castle, the sandcastle wall. It's a little fiddly. We have to get it on the post. Here we yeah. It takes a while. You have to be kind of no, knocking it up there. Don't want to knock it up. Ooh, maybe. Yep. Okay, sliding it on there. Now I have to figure out a way to get it up and point it at the castle. That might be good enough. That might be good enough. Okay, now we have to get the pump back. Because, I don't think we'll need another rocket, so we'll just take the pump now. We can always bring it back if we need to. Hook this up to the rocket. Will that do? I think that will do. Okay. Alright. Because you can see the out sign up there across from us. Okay, there goes the rocket. And kaboom! Yay! She's doing a little dance there, a little hop. Okay, so now we gotta get ourselves over there. No, we're not gonna use the balloon has deflated. We're not gonna use that. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna jump across. And it was just a little bit low, but we wiggled ourselves up there. There we go. Go for it, little girl. Go for it. All right. We got over here to the sandcastle. Jump over these rocks. And out we go. Yes, sir. Okay, now this is the alternate climb over the wall ending, number 2. If you don't want to pump up the balloon, if you don't want to fiddle around with the rocket ship, or you're having all this trouble, this is another way I got out. This was actually the first way I got out, and then I came back and did the game again, and got out the full way with the rockets. But this is an alternate way to get out. You just come behind here on the side. You climb up this blue shovel. Yeah, and jump across. And yeah, now you're gonna have to do some swinging to get up over that ledge a bit there. This took a few minutes. More than we see here, but not too long. It was not too bad. Just a couple extra swings. And just kind of be real careful around this edge. There you go. She's getting it. There we go. Now we're in front of the sandcastle. And you can see this is where you're supposed to get in there, where the wall is supposed to be broken. And nothing she does is going to break that wall on her own. Because you really do need a rock or that rocket ship to break it. So she's going to climb all the way up. She's going to keep swinging. This takes quite a while. Unless you know how to do it faster than me. And some people do. But you just keep swinging back and forth. And you push your arm out there when you're at a certain point. And make your arm, try to get your arm higher than it was the last time. And just keep going up. I tried to have the editing program make this go extra fast. And I did it, but I didn't like the way it looked. So I just cut out some of the swings that I did. Keep going. She's almost there. It takes a while to get there, but if you really are frustrated using the rocket ships and pumping up the balloons and stuff, this is the way to go. We're almost there. There we go. Into the side. Yeah, there we go. And there's the door to the outdoor to the sandcastle. And there you have it. That was Human Fall Flat, a miniature. Thanks for watching.